I spent like 10 minutes just flexing. I have this weird bruise on my arm that I really need to get checked out. It looks like it's getting better or worse. I haven't really decided yet. I feel nothing. I slept on it, so I don't know. Let's get into it. So it's day 25 to 28. Yeah, so 75 hard. What can I really say about today, or the last few days of the weekend? We made it past day 25. That might not sound like a big deal in the long term of things because it's not halfway, but we've never hit this milestone before. So, getting to this milestone is an accomplishment. And every time I've attempted this challenge, this has always been the breaking point when you guys so far on 20. Like, I always had an excuse why I shouldn't keep going, or I had justifications for the pause. Not this time. We are past day 25. We're actually on day 28 or 29. No, I think it's 28. There was no grand revelations or no major mental breakthroughs. I guess that's discipline, though, like still being disciplined in the mundane. These days are repetitive and I'm leaning into it, but at the same time, I don't want to feel stagnant, and that comes up a lot. In the gym, endurance is up, I feel stronger. There's body dysmorphia seeping in because there's a lot of water retention, especially in my face and my neck, and I'm very self-conscious about that. I'm taking creatine, so obviously I'm going to take on a lot more water weight, and just in general drinking a lot more water, and it's getting into my head, and I know logically this is just part of the process, and my waist is going to fluctuate, but like damn, it's very hard not to fixate on the things that we don't like about ourselves, isn't it? It kind of reminds me how I approach theatre actually, and my audition tapes, and how I hyperfixate and critique and tear myself down. I'm my own judge, jury and executioner, and even now as I try and develop on my craft and not become, stagnant again, that word is going to come up a lot, and have pieces that I can just drop at that I can give at the drop of a hat. And it's very difficult being your own director and critic without anyone else there in the room, in the space with you. The number of self-tapes I've done, that I deem unusable is ridiculous, because there's probably like little nuggets in the scenes that are good to put into a show reel, and it's literally just about progression. I don't want to do cardio after this. I'm getting an interesting response. Last night I asked people to typecast me in something. I wanted a little bit of excitement to try and do new scenes rather than me just sifting through things that I really want to do. But someone said translations by Brian Friel, and this really brought me back for the love of the character George Yolland and how he romanticizes the Irish culture and language, and how that resonated so deeply with me, and how easy it was for me as an actor to slip into a role of a character. And that's what we as actors are meant to do. We're meant to find ourselves in the characters. And in my own life, it kind of came back to have I always been like this? Have I always romanticized and imagined, the world and trying to make those moments happen? And the answer is yeah, always trying to be the storyteller. But when your mind that you romanticize doesn't match reality, things feel rough and stagnant, and it's just a case of having reality. But when it comes to just work in general, whether I'm filming or doing photography, this weekend I was with the Irish Chamber Choir at a performance that was centered all around nature, and there was an overwhelming sense of presence, because when you're surrounded by art, music, people, just creatives in general, it's impossible not to feel inspired when they're passionate about their work. And even now in my own journey and career, things are slow, but it reminds me to keep on pushing myself forward in my career and in those acting roles. And one of the biggest shifts that I've had, I think, on that is my diet. Because emotional eating isn't there anymore for me, besides caffeine. But my new obsession is a date. They're just an incredible little freaking fruit packed with energy and micronutrients, and they crave my sweet tooth. But I have been taking an excessive amount of protein, so I'm getting caught in like a lot of high protein that's probably not beneficial for me. So I'm trying to balance that with like the right veggies, all the greens, and micronutrients. And I'm realizing like how much it's affecting my mental health, and I'm more consciously aware. The more consciously I'm eating better, you know, physically I feel better, but also I'm in a better headspace. I'm still very self-critical, and it's just funny how that works, but I don't have brain fog. I'm reading It's Okay to Talk by Sam Cooper, and a big thing that stands out is our approach to relationships, whether it's friendships or family or romantic, and we tend to react instead of respond. And I've really been able to catch myself, and I put it down to, you know, having like a better center in myself and a better mental state. Even when like I romanticize a conversation, or, you know, I expect a conversation to go the way it is, and when it doesn't, and that reality is kind of shattered in me, it reminds me to pause and breathe, and I can feel peace in, you know, if something doesn't go the way I think it goes, I'm in a better headspace. But a big thing that's really caused me anxiety is, please be aware of the amount of fake accounts and private accounts and fan accounts for Stuart Mackey or Stuart Mackey fans or VIPs. No artists or creators would ever ask you to message them privately and click suspicious links or do external messaging apps. If you ever see any of these kind of accounts, just report and block them. The social media is a tool, and it's full of deception for people, I think. And it's really insidious right now. So be aware. Finally, in terms of finances, got paid for something, so it took a lot of stress off me right now. Pay bills, stuff around the house, the car, but after I put stuff into savings, I splurged. I splurge on feckin' more gym gear that I do not need. I have more than enough, and I always wear the same thing over and over again. I need to get back into a minimalistic lifestyle. That's the challenge now. Stripping things down again, because I know I decluttered quite a lot, but filling that back up, physical and mental, and it's just a distraction. So for days 25 to 28, you know, discipline is there. It's mundane. Strength is coming back. I'm happy. Self-criticism, I'm still working on. Acting feels stagnant, but there are moments of inspiration which remind me why I started. Nutrition and mental health are going hand in hand, and most importantly, I'm still here trying things, and I'm still pushing myself forward, and that itself is a win. If you're doing a challenge, if you've got a goal, if you're doing the 75 hard or the 75 medium or anything, you know, not every day is going to be groundbreaking, but it still counts for you. Day 28, I'm going to go upstairs now, do my cardio, edit some stuff for social media, hopefully get this on YouTube like in the hour. I'll transfer it to the phone and just get that up. I quite like doing these, but I definitely still go off on tangents. I don't think I've shown anyone this actually, so I'll show you. This was my Christmas present to myself. Nope. There we go. So it's an old Irish silver coin that I got from Restore in Limerick, in the milk market in Limerick. It's just a fabulous ring, and I love the fact that it was locally crafted, and yeah, I don't know why I need to show you that. I think I'm just trying to waste time. Besides this, what am I doing? I'm really tempted to take the dog from my parents' house and bring it in with me. I notice like there are some days when I catch myself going down mental rabbit holes that maybe I need the distraction of people, or, you know, just something there that I need to be responsible for. I contact friends, and I go out to family quite a lot. Again, I'm trying to make the conscious choice or the intent to do that. But there are times when you are by yourself and you don't realize how dark some things get. So I'm catching myself, but I think I need a child to give me a goal to be responsible. That's why Pip was amazing. That's why Pip was amazing. I'm considering getting another cat. I don't know yet. We'll see in a couple of months. But some exciting news coming very, very soon. Can't wait to share it with all of you. Hush hush on that. But besides that, yeah, training going well. Acting, it is what it is. Career, really driven in improving myself. Social media, I'm trying to be more genuine and less of the persona. I hope that comes across. What else? Relationships, yeah, trying to hold on to those. The vlogs for recounting. My nutrition, my diet, my sleep is still all over the place, but we're getting there actually. Very good sleep. I don't look too dead today, I hope. And if I do, lie to me. Like if I stand back here, I should have stood back here under the light. Anyway, I hope you have a good day, the day you deserve. This is Stuart. Peace.